Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my garden. My name is Janie and my channel is Dig, Plant, Water, Repeat. I'm in Northern California, Zone 9B, and today I just wanted to show you guys just some regular garden maintenance. When I started with gardening, I had no idea what I was supposed to do on a daily basis. I knew how to dig, plant, water, and repeat, but I didn't know what to do in the meantime. I didn't know, what was something you had to do every single week. So come along with me, my weekly garden maintenance. My husband is being very sweet and videoing for me today, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments section. I'm starting off my fall maintenance with blowing the leaves, which is usually how I start off my fall maintenance. I use the Ryobi 1 Plus cordless leaf blower. It's really small, really easy to carry around, and the batteries last for a long time. And the batteries are interchangeable in between our power drill, and we actually have a lawnmower and a weed whacker that runs off the same battery. So you can see I kind of just walk around, blow off all the leaves that's come off our crepe myrtle tree and some of our birch trees that are over on the side of the house. And I try and get as much leaves as I can off the shrubs and bushes and everything like that. I try and be nice and blow off my husband's car, and then I just kind of walk around, making sure that all the walkers and bikers have a nice clean sidewalk that they can walk on. This is the side of our house. I don't go over here that often. I want to start gardening on this little section because it's really nice. It's kind of like a bonus area because we have a corner lot, but you can see the birch trees drop quite a lot of leaves, so this is something that I have to pretty much keep up on every week. And this time of year, the city comes and cleans up all the leaves about every other week. So you can see I'm just blowing all the leaves off the sidewalk. I'm not being very particular about it. Sometimes I'll blow it into a pile, but a lot of times I'll just blow it into the street, and then the street sweeper can come and pick up the leaves if there isn't, abundance of them. So then I just walk through our side gate and just keep cleaning up all of our sidewalks. You can see our cute decorated Wichita blue juniper there. Blowing off the front right in front of our house, and then that's about done with the blowing. So after this, I get out my hoe and I just do a quick run through of my cut flower garden. And, I'm not expecting this to get all the weeds. About once a month or so, I'll get down on my hands and knees and really pick through each and every little weed. But this is just keeping them at bay, cutting off the ones that are in between the little drip lines that I have down there, and it's just kind of keeping on top of it. And then after I do this, I kind of make a mess, so I get my blower back out and blow all that dirt back into the cut flower garden. One day I really want to get like a barrier, maybe a hedge, or a little fence thing that I can put here so that I can keep all the soil more contained and make it look a little bit nicer and not just this random patch of seedlings all the time. I think my neighbors would appreciate that a little bit more on times like this when it's not as pretty, but that's just something that I'll work on. So when I came out this morning to start working, I noticed that the area right there was pretty wet. So I decided to check my Ratio system, which is our smart sprinkler system, and do a quick run of our drip. You can set it just from your phone, which is super, super easy. I love it. And you can see there off to my right, one of the emitters had broken off and was spouting water everywhere. So that's one of the things I love about the Ratio system, is it just makes it so easy when I'm out there. I just grab my phone and I turn it on and I see what the problem is. So this is part of my maintenance, just making sure that my drip system is working properly and nothing's wrong with it. And when I first started out gardening, I was pretty nervous about doing drip, but once you break it down into piece by piece, it's actually not that hard. So this is my little drip piece case, whatever you want to call it, and it just has all my little pieces in there. And so I'm using my pruners to just cut off that broken emitter, and then I'm going to replace it with actually a goof plug, because that was an old emitter that I had to another plant that I had actually taken out, so it wasn't even really necessary. So I will link to some goof plugs down in the detail section below, but they're really, really helpful because if you make any mistake, you can just plug the 1/4-inch tubing up, and then you kind of just don't have to worry about it. And then you can always cut that off and replace an emitter if you want to use that line again. So goof plugs are something that I use all the time. You can see right there, leak is fixed, and I no longer have to worry about those plants right there getting too much water and then wasting too much water down the sidewalk. So that's it for drip maintenance. And then finally, the last thing that I'm going to do here is just, a little bit of hands and knees weeding. And this is pretty straightforward. I'm sure everybody knows how to do this, but you just have to kind of stay on top of it. I just do a little small area at a time, not expecting perfection ever, because you're just not going to get that with gardening. I've learned that over the past 2 years that I've been gardening. And I think I've told you guys that in a couple earlier videos, but I am totally an amateur. I'm not a professional. I just taught myself how to garden starting January 2020, and I just wanted to show you guys things that I wish I had known 2 years ago. Just this basic, okay, what do I do on a Monday when I need to do some maintenance? What do I do to keep it looking nice? Anyway, so I hope this wasn't too boring for you guys, but I think that this is really important for new gardeners to know that this is part of it. If you got any benefit from this, I would really appreciate you subscribing to my channel for more gardening videos, specifically small garden videos. And thanks, and I'll see you soon.